What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
And I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
And aloha! Welcome back to the BlueNote Fan Report. It is still 2-0. Interesting period for the Blues. It's. I don't think it's not that they didn't want to score, and I'm hoping that it doesn't come back to haunt us. But they didn't really put the foot on the pedal. Now Seattle played better in the second. They actually looked like they might have figured out how to play a hockey game, but that's about it. You know, and you know, you just take it for what it is. You know, the third period has not been one of the Blues' better periods. Up until this point, the Blues were and I was looking at this number before we came on, and actually it leaped out at me. In the second period, now I can't find it. Oh my goodness. The Blues are number one in the second period. I think they're plus 25. They could have given up 5 goals and still been in first. No, I didn't, man. I didn't. I have the sound up, but I've also been watching Seattle one. What did he say, Tammy? What did they miss? Right? What did he say? No, give it there. Let us know. You know, guys, this game is what it is. When you play a team like this, sometimes it's really hard to get up, and when you take a quick lead, it's really hard to keep that lead. It's really hard to push. And I see that, and I see it in the Blues play. I see it in how they're doing. You know, for the most part, though, I can say I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Right? You know, there's things that are good. There's things that are bad. You know, it goes both ways. It really does. What am I looking for here? I was looking for something and now I can't find it. That figures. Guy can't find the thing that he wants to find. Here we go. Man, when the mouse doesn't want to work, the mouse doesn't want to work. Let's see here. So let's see. I know I seen it. Oh man, why can't I find what I'm looking for? Why can't I find the thing that I'm looking for? I know somebody just popped in.
Hi.
Hi, there's something I'm trying to look at. It was goals by period. I had seen something in goals by period. Oh, here it is, and I'm just looking at it. Something, just went absolutely. Struck me right on the nose there when I looked at it. So in the second period, right, the Blues are a plus 25. The next closest team is the Avalanche at plus 20, and then Carolina at plus 14. They could give up 5 goals and still, or 4 goals and still be in the lead. Now, where we get into trouble is the third period. We're plus 6.
Yes.
Right? So we need to really, you know, take the lead here, right? And not only that, in overtime we're a -2.
Yeah, we haven't done so well in overtime.
Nope, I guess not. But overall, we're a plus 30, which is 5th. Right? So we're there. We're one of the better offensive teams in the league. And what I was saying before, you know, everybody came on, I didn't hear the bat out of hell reference. I'm sorry, guys.
It was subtle, but it was cute.
What was it?
He said that Pareko came out like a bat out of hell.
Oh, okay. That would have been cute. That would have been neat.
It was cute, but it was subtle. And then apparently Panger talked to Berube, and Berube wasn't a fan. He said that Meatloaf was overrated, but...
Oh! Oh, I hate Berube even more now. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
yeah.
Berube, overrated.
Yes.
Overrated Baruby. If you want to know what the definition of overrated is, yeah, okay. We know what the definition. What am I missing? Ashley's glowing tonight. All right. We need to stop all the cute passes and annoy the puck. +6 is only bad in the third because so many other teams are better in the third, right? You can lose games in the third really, really fast. Panger stuck up by saying about 10,000. I'm sorry, Michael, I don't understand what you're saying there. As Oddball would say, enough with them negative waves. Let's have a little faith, baby. I'm with you, man. Oh, Stephen Glass. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Even after the tribute I did, you're going to go and tell me he's overrated.
I just got a message from Lance. He's not feeling so well. It hit him after the first, but he said he'll try to be on postgame.
Okay, that sounds good. I still sent him the link. I told him I would. Right? I told him I would, and we'll go from there. You know, you guys are still following us. You're sharing the shows on your pages, and that's great. You know, that's the big thing, right? It's not about the groups. It's not any of that. If you share it on your page, right? If you just take Guy Bensing and share it to your wall, that's what we need. Magically, the mouse is working now. Must be the operator. Somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. Yes, Meatloaf is, and so is the band. Oh my goodness. Sam,
I agree I agree about the meal.
Okay, I'll tell you what. On a ship at sea, Meatloaf is like the one meal they can't F up.
I don't know if anybody can make it right for me. I just don't like it.
Of all the things that I've eaten, like for me, there was only one day on a ship that I love to eat. Mm-hmm. Right? The only day that I like to eat was Wednesdays, which was slider days, right? And along with sliders, we would get, and our sliders would be this big, but they were so greasy, they just slide down your throat, but we'd also get hot dogs. Mm-hmm. Well, hot dogs, I'd make chili, so I'd take the hot dogs, chop them up, chili, cheese, do something like that, like a mixture like that, chili, cheese, hot dogs, but meatloaf was one of those days, like if I knew we had meatloaf, then I would eat, and I also, like if we were underway, I would eat mid-rats because we'd have leftover meatloaf and it was usually pretty good. So, Guy, I'm with you. I disagree with all these meatloaf overrated comments. Thank you, bud. Sliders are trouble. Yeah, especially in the Navy, man. Did they change goalies? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think they've changed yet.
And Kevin, I agree. Even ketchup can't save it.
I guess next time and Pick of Destiny. Yeah. No, I'll tell you the show that he did a cameo. And God, I can't believe I'm even going to know this. I'm about to lose my man card here saying this, right? Poison is better than meatloaf. Changed my mind. He did a cameo in the Spice Girls movie. And they told him to clean the toilet. And he said, I'll do anything for these girls, but I won't do that. Yeah, so easy cheesy meatloaf instead of breadcrumbs. Use half a block of Velveeta and stovetop for the crumbs. Yeah, I mean that's one way to do it. I've lost my man card a long time ago. I see. I said that there were 3 celebrities, like singers, that if they were gone, I would feel it. Mm-hmm. Meatloaf was one of them.
Yes.
Another one is, and this is the one that's going to cost me my man card, is Rick Springfield. Right? And when we lose Rick Springfield, I'm going to lose it. And that's going to be, especially since I have such a strong connection. I've gotten to meet him a couple of times. I had a show. I've signed lyrics by him and things like that. So I have things that does. That is something you'd ever tell someone that you saw. I had daughters.
He does have daughters. They were close in age and probably both liked it at the same time.
Yeah, well, they were a little young for it, but the movie came on one time. A real man joins the Navy. Yeah, I agree with that. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Prince is one that I almost lost. Yeah. Well, see, I wasn't on a Prince. I wasn't with Prince. right? And I had a third one, but now like my mind is, my mind like freaks out sometimes. Well, that's what I can't think of the third person was. Like that one other like star that if we lost them.
Paul McCartney is going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah, both him and Ringo I think will hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Right? At Alice's restaurant. Anyone in St. Louis try the White Castle Sloppy Joe? Heard it's great. I have had it. It is good. It is good.
I stick with their chicken breast sandwiches, and then I don't have the poops.
Yeah, I love it. My sister lives in Seattle and said Darren and I were supposed to be in Seattle watching the Blues game, but due to COVID, we weren't able to go. Oh, man, that sucks.
Sorry.
Oh, Linda, and you know what, Linda? Thank you for joining the show. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much. Jason Langford says Louis Anderson was a sad one. I agree. Linda and Darren, I met them on their honeymoon here in Hawaii during the Stanley Cup Finals, and we watched games together. And they followed the show for a while. They have followed the show for a while, and they had a pet. They had a pet that was a pet of the game and all of that. So I'm really glad to have them there, have her there, to see her there. It really makes me good to see that.
We absolutely do. By the way, Josh, we absolutely do.
Do what?
Poop. He said girls don't poop.
Oh.
We poop.
Oh, I don't even go that. Ooh, Jimmy, but worst concert I went to. I got to go to a private Jimmy Buffett concert.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I got to go. At one time, yeah, I heard that. I seen that during the first period of this game. Clark Gillis of the Islanders. He was part of their 4 Stanley Cups. He passed away tonight. So that was, very, very important. I don't remember him so much, but, I'll have to look him up a little bit. But, that's something to go there. But he had a restaurant here, Margaritaville, and he did a private concert, and I was able to get 2 of the tickets to it. I got to tell you, man, that was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I was within, the distance from me to my TV of where he is.
Yeah.
That close. So when you get to see something that close. So when I went to his full concert the next night, I wore that pass. And I didn't know, but that pass got me backstage.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was walking around with somebody else who had, the guy that went with me didn't go to the concert, but I had that other pass. And I went around, and, one of the guys walks up and says, "Hey, no, that's a backstage pass, right?" I said, "No, it's not. This was for the concert he had yesterday." He says, "Yeah, that gets you backstage, dude." So I got to go backstage, shake hands for a little bit. And then, I was with some high school friends, so I went back out with them. I wasn't going to go do the, hang like that. So I wanted to hang like that. So, yeah. Where are we at? Was I a Jimmy Buffett groupie? No, but I'm a son of a son of a son of a sailor. So, that takes a little bit. But
I'm sure you would, Bob. I'm sure you would.
what do you say?
Now, I'd love to have a private concert with the Spice Girls.
I have to think of who my third one was. And I know it should be right off the top of my head. But I was thinking about it today. There were like 3 I know Billy Joel is probably like really far up there. Right? But there's somebody else too that I'm thinking of that I can't like spit his name out right now, but that would really, that when he goes, it's going to affect me. I'm hoping the Blues come out and get that 3rd goal and put these guys away. No prevent defense. Well, the good thing is they haven't played prevent yet. Elton John. No, it wouldn't be Elton John. I mean, that one
will hurt a lot. My dad was a huge fan of him.
Yeah, it'll hurt, but there's somebody else that I'm thinking of, and I can't like spit it out. I gotta like.
Robert Plant and Jimmy Page will hurt a lot too.
Yeah, I agree with that. I am grateful that I could take my mom to see Paul McCartney at Busch Stadium. That was crazy. She's 73 and Meatloaf was 74. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I had to look up. He was already dead. I'm not sure you're talking about Jason Langford. Elton John, maybe? I'm not sure there. Keyword is yet. Yeah, I'm a gentleman, Ashley. I like the music. Oh, man, I'm not going anywhere with that one. Oh, my goodness. No, I mean there are certain celebrities out there. Well, I'll tell you what. The last time that a celebrity's death affected me was Demetra's. Right?
That one really hurt. That one, it really affected me too. But I have to admit that like Betty White hurt. Bob Saget really hurt me.
I don't think Betty White hurt me so much because Betty White didn't hurt me as much because, she's 99. You knew it was coming.
Yeah, you knew it was coming, but she's still like, it's like losing your grandma all over again.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Kobe Bryant, that's a good one. Weird one to accept. Yeah, that is going to be. My worst was when we lost Chris Farley. You know what? I have to say that when Chris Farley died, I was not surprised one bit. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I had seen him in Chicago, right, at a game, and he was like, he got out in the ice and he was flopping around. I mean, you knew he was on drugs, right? You just knew he was on drugs. And when you see someone that is on drugs like that, you know what? I may have. I don't. You and me are trying to put it up and take it down at the same time again.
Oh goodness!
Right, Eddie Murphy, what a classic. Yeah, he'll hurt a little bit. So I may have. I don't remember. I do remember seeing Juice Newton at a VP fair. Right, and I enjoyed that. So like I said, Chris Farley drugs. Yeah, that dude was out there, man. Well, the game. We're close. We got about a minute and a half or so. So where's your head as we're coming in the third?
We usually don't play. I mean, we don't play poorly in the third, but we don't play aggressively in the third.
Yes.
So I can see each side scoring and it ending up 3-1.
That I could see that too. I don't want that to happen. I like the way Huso basically hasn't made a save all night. Right? I think he's made one. Just one. And I really want them to push and win this the way that they're supposed to win it. This team, I'm telling you, from the very moment this game they came out, you could even the Seattle announcer said Seattle's not giving much of a push here. And I know the Blues said it too. 20 guys watching. Wow, thank you. Yeah, that sucks that the JP Fair doesn't go anymore. Well, I think COVID killed it. Hopefully it'll come back after COVID.
Yeah.
Kind of disappears. All right, guys, have a great time. Enjoy the third. We'll see you at the post-game show. Openly, we've actually had two shutouts this year.
One for Benny and one for Huso.
Right, and haven't been shut out yet.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Okay, enjoy the third. We'll see you. Let's see what happens. I think this game is a setup for Sunday against the Canucks. I think the Canucks are a team that can come out and surprise you, and we need to come out and surprise them. And the Blues have had a few chances that they haven't capitalized on. They need to capitalize those on the third, right? I know what they're trying to do. They're really trying to work that puck in low and get those passes across the crease. And I actually like it. I just like to see them not wait so long. They're waiting too long, and that's why they're getting hummed up. Okay, guys, this is Guy and Ashley saying aloha mahalo, and we'll see you.